Drop the Puck. We're back at Planet Ice yet again for the matchup between the Widnes Wild and the Blackburn Hawks.
I know I've mentioned it a few times, Gary, this season, circling the date with the red pen. This one, I've worn the pen out and it's gone through the paper.
It's a derby game, Ben. It's a derby game. What more can you say?
Well, it's a derby game with a heated storyline, should we say, at least.
If Derby could have a derby game, this would be it.
This is the game with the cherry, the cake and the sprinkles on top and everything. Oh,
well, there's no love lost between these two
That's
teams, as we know. Well, are we going to get an exciting game, Ben?
Well, I think the core of today's game is going to be the fact that Blackburn have rolled up with 2 lines worth of players. That's it. 10 skaters plus 2 netminders. Now, this could go one of ways. It's a double-edged sword. Either Widnes can bear down on them, grind them out, get them to use all their energy, and they're burnt out by the end of this mid-second period, and then it's in the bag for Widnes. Or, because you've only got 2 lines skating out, you know what's going on, you've got constant momentum.
They can gel.
Exactly, and you've got your best players on the ice all the time. Now, bear in mind, Blackburn took a 2-line squad up to Whitley and walked away with a W.
I was just about to say that, Ben. You cannot write Blackburn off no matter what the situation is, because it doesn't matter how many players they take. They could bring 5 in and still get something out of it. They can grind a result out. But it's Widnes at home. They'll have that extra man in the fans. But I'm expecting Blackburn to bring a good contingent of fans with them.
Well, we know Blackburn love their Saturday night hockey especially. So, yeah, they've got a good travelling contingent, the Hawks fans, here at Planet Ice. And as we know, with the atmosphere in here, when you fill it out, is something else. I can't wait.
Well, I don't think we can hold back anymore there, because I think we really need to get down to the action as soon as possible. So without further ado, it's time to go down to the ice. It's time to drop the puck.
With the anthems out the way, it's time to play. He's alongside me once again. Welcome Steve Fellows to the commentary booth. Steve, I know you've been chomping at the bit to get on this one.
Yeah, another classic game for the diary for me, yeah. Local rivalry, local derby, and everything to play for.
Well, a lot of drop the puck household names smothered across both teams here. We'll start with Blackburn. Familiar names of Parsons, Wainwright, Davis, just to name a few. Rogers in between the pipes as well. However, as we said in the introductions, Blackburn very short benched, 10 skaters plus 2 goalies. It's a double-edged sword, Steve.
Yeah, well, I was speaking to James Parsons just before the warm-up, and he made the very, very important point that they went to Whitley, short bench, and they got a result there, so why can't they do it tonight?
Very, very good point. However, up the other end, the Wild are going to have a game on their hands. They may have the numbers, have they got the guts to go all the way? That's the question. We've got a very big squad in the Wild tonight. However, a few notable absentees. No Kemp due to the ban from the previous Blackburn game. No Robinson either. We do see the return of Greaves, however, and Josh Reynolds and Hager and Volkanovs are all among that lineup. It's going to be whose firepower's biggest.
Well, as we know, when the Wild are on their game, it's something special. I think they're 3rd place at the moment in the league, and that, you know what, that's not by chance. That's through really solid performances, and mainly due to their home ice performances as well.
Definitely. I'm looking forward to this one. Your officials tonight for this game, Mr. Ryder wears the bands, supported by Mr. Hesselwood and Mr. Herring on the lines. And we can see there Mr. Ryder just calling Rich Hager and James Parsons into the dot. So Charnock, Hager, Volkanov's just starting line. Goes against Valasak. Looks like Parsons and Davis. And we're off. And immediately the Hawks go to pounce on. Hager manages to knock the puck and disrupt that. But it's going to be dumped into the Wild zone. Good early attempt, but Volkanov scoops it up in his own zone. Looks to break through the halfway. Manages to take it down the left wing. Drops it in. Shot comes in early off Wilcox off the leg pads. Good save, Rogers. Hager looks to wind up and get one. It's in already! Volkanovs manages to tap it in, Steve.
Yeah, do you know what? Look how far back the D-men are there. They're too far back. The rebound comes in. Shot from Hager. There it is on the open man. Volkanov puts it in. Easy goal. Very quick one.
With that, it's now Widnes Wild 1. Blackburn Hawks 0. Well, that is just the start the Wild would have wanted, Steve. Out the trap, bing bang, little left and right.
Yeah, do you know what? The Blackburn Hawks very, very far back on the goalkeeper there. They need to hold that blue line.
However, could that be the fire under the Hawks' backside?
Well, we'll wait and find out now, won't we?
Well, that's it. As we look to go the other way, Hawks now looking to set themselves up in the wild zone. Walker seeing more rubber already in this brighter 30 seconds than Rodgers literally did in that one flurry down the other end then. And again, Hawks come out with the puck, look to play it inside, and Walker's going to jump and freeze on that one. That looked to come in from Riddick. So James Riddick gets a shot off there. Literally within the space of 40 seconds, it's gone off here.
Not what the Blackburn Hawks wanted, a quick goal there.
Face off, right hand side of Walker. Gilbert wins it for the Wild. Stubley gets it out to the wing for Reynolds. Reynolds decides he's going to dump it in on Rodgers. Rodgers gets his full body behind that one. As Gilbert was skating down there and Wainwright just reminding him where he is. Yeah,
them ones are always a bit of a nightmare for the keeper because there's a bit of a bobble and they can bounce either way, but in the end he did give away the rebound.
Face-off will be right-hand side of Mike Rodgers. 1 minute exactly gone in this game already. Again, another draw in by the Wild. Shot comes in. Looked like it came off a stick and back into the corner. Greaves under pressure. Blackburn trying to clear it out. Greaves ties up with Wainwright. And Grimes is in there and up the other way. Dumped in. Walker out of his net. Tries to get it around to Greaves. Greaves, little knock on, clears his own. Pollock plays it back. Goes too much past Wainwright. Forecheck by Gilbert. Clears it as far as Barlow. Barlow into the corner. Gets around Wainwright. Looks for a man out in front. Decides to go backwards. Gilbert again under pressure from Parsons into the point. Shot comes in from Stubley. Little redirect from Greaves. Good, well-worked play by the Wild. However, Rodgers has the answer for that one. And now Wainwright uses the plexi to clear that out. Good play by Wainwright. And here's the first of many changes, as you can imagine, tonight for Blackburn. Greaves takes a shot. Spilled up again by Rodgers. Jumps on it this time.
Yeah, I've noticed from watching Greaves play, he likes to hold on to that blue line and get a quick up and then step in. And what we do know is he's got a cannon.
Face-off will be left-hand side of Rodgers in the Hawks zone. Davis and Britton for the draw. Shot comes in. Parsons there as well. Hyde gets over. Beats King out to the puck. Parsons just bumps Reynolds out the way. That allows Cade King in. King now with space. Clears it forward. Knocks on by Davis. Vilsack tries to drag it over, but Jackson's got an answer for that. Can't make it past King. Knocked on once more by Vilsack. Tries to get it into the path of Davis. Turned around, however. Now Lutwich tries to play it off the boards. Only gets it as far as Reynolds. Reynolds puts it in the middle for Hyde. Gets a shot off. There's the second shot. Rodgers palming into the thin air as the puck travels past the face of his goal. Hughes finds it to Jackson. Another change by the Wild, and you can see their game plan already. Run those numbers out. Empty the gas tank quickly. However, here come the Hawks. Pollock takes it down the left wing, puts it into the middle. Skating through the middle there was a Hawks player who couldn't get the stick down in time. Back the other way with Hyde. Good defensive coverage by the Hawks. Shut down that pass. Charnock brought down. And now Murray, former Blackburn Hawks player at the beginning of the season, interestingly, Jack Murray, made the transfer late in the window. Shot comes in from Hagger. And that looked like he came off the face cage of Rodgers. If we're going to stop play there.
Yeah, again, he's got a good shot there, hasn't he? Just puts on the brakes there. A quick shot, yeah, I think he just got a piece of it.
It was just enough to disrupt the puck. Face off, right hand side of Rodgers. Hagger loses out the draw to Davis. Apologies, it was Pollock who with the draw there. Either way, Hagger in possession, knocks it on for Charnock, who big golf swing and sends it all the way around the boards. Back the other way, Warnock. Chasing that round behind his own goal. Picked up by Volkanovs. Volkanovs out in front to Charnock, who couldn't get it in on his stick. and back up the other way now. Riddick takes it down that left wing into the corner, looks to go round the back. Posts up behind the Wild net, out in front, onto the stick once more of a Wild player, and Volkanov's on a bit of a breakaway 2-on-1 situation. Lukovic in no man's land. Wilcox with the shot, Rogers stands tall, puts it back in. Mike Rogers with an absolute peach of a save, but what a play that was by the Wild.
Yeah, he played the 2-on-1 really well there, drawn the D-man in.
Stubley with a shot in. Gilbert gets the rebound.
Well, I have to say, Ben, the Wild have come out flying out the traps on this one.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, it looked like Rogers was going to get there. He spilled up again on that one. It seems to be the nerves that are getting to him early on here. It's now Widnes Wild 2, Blackburn Hawks 0. Face-off gets us back underway, and within 5 minutes, it's a 2-goal game in favour of the Wild. Is this a sign of things to come, Steve?
Well, I guarantee they're not happy at being 2-0 down with less than 5 minutes gone.
Behind the Wild net. Hawks look to set up. Shot comes out in front. Davis is there looking for the redirect. Valsak was the shooter intended originally. Petr Valsak gets it over to Wainwright. Now Wainwright, we know, has got a cannon on him.
He has. He just did the sensible thing, dumped it in for a quick change.
And you're going to see a lot of the same numbers and names on the ice tonight for Blackburn. As we said, 10 skaters is all they've really got. But that's going to be an icing call.
Yeah,
that'll favour the Blackburn Hawks right now.
Do you know what? That's the key here. When you're short bench, you've just got to take textbook stuff. You know, slow changes, just get that extra breather, slow it down, everything you can just to get that little bit of an extra breather.
Face-off will be right-hand side of Walker in the Wild zone. Wild lose the draw there. Shot comes in, it comes off the shoulder of Walker. And now the Hawks looking to establish something as Gilbert breaks down the right-hand side, dumps it past Wainwright, into the corner for King, chased down by Barlow, puts a body on, finishes his check. Jackson looks to step up on Clancy, plays it off the half-boards around him, into the path of Hughes. Hughes with that absolutely peach of a goal last week. I must say, if you haven't caught the highlights of that, watch that one. Bez Hughes putting it in from the halfway line over the shoulder of Rogers.
Gonna break here now.
Good effort, Riddick. Shut down. What a save, Walker.
Should have done better there, I think. Just lost control at the end.
Good shot back on. Reynolds going to pick the rebound up. But Rogers doing the correct thing and rebounding it into the corner. Britton looks to go out in front. Clancy loses the puck out again into the corner to Reynolds. Hyde in the corner, battling away. Reynolds pokes it past in front. Rogers jumps on it, that's sealed up. And what could potentially have sparked something there, as you'd expected, dampens down very quickly.
I think, again, them 50-50 battles at the moment are being won by the Wild, aren't they? They seem to be winning them pucks in the corners, them loose change ones in front of the net.
Face off, left-hand side of Rogers. Reynolds pokes it, tries to put it in at possession of a teammate, manages to get it. Britton takes a shot, just runs wide of the left post. Hyde gets over and gets a rebound. Big hit, and he's just thrown off the puck by Davis. Well, there's an arm up. Are we going to see a call here?
It's just an icing one by the looks of it.
We're not. And that's the thing to keep an eye on there. Maybe Aaron Davis getting a little bit rattled early.
Well, again, the emotions will be running high, won't they? 2-0 down.
Face off, right-hand side of the Hawks netminder. Good draw in by the Hawks this time. Look to play it out, and some lovely pass right up until that one. Commentator's curse.
Yeah.
Charnock picks the loose puck up though, turns inside. 2 men skating down, takes a shot himself, and again.
Jeez.
And literally just passing it into Rogers' chest there.
Do you know what? If you look at that, look, he takes a shot and there's no one picking him up as he's going in. He's just free. Look, the guy just skates to the far post. What are you doing there? Get to him. You need to help the goalie a bit more there.
Yeah, Alex Lutwich there was the skater defending.
Yeah. Just too far back.
Face off, right-hand side once more of Rogers. Puck thrown at the net and played round off the boards. Clancy loses out to Volkanovs, who puts it into a dangerous position right in the slot. Now Pollard for the Hawks. cuts up ice. Literally surrounded by yellow shirts. Skating in, puts the puck in once more, and again, still in the slot. Takes the shot, King, but Walker's going to jump on that one and freeze that out.
Yeah, that was a bit of better play from Blackburn there. Just unfortunate not to get the shot off.
Well, 12:43 remain in this first period. We're going for a face-off to the right-hand side of Walker once more in the wild zone. Pollock with the draw win. Gets it over to Lukovic. Brearley, he's going to track his man into the corner. And that's given up, and it's a bit of a breakaway. Who can get there first? And Cade King's the answer to that one, under the pressure of Gilbert. Drop the Puck fans will remember Cade King from the Altrincham Aces previously. Turn back, Barlow. Well, misdirection. The referee's going to blow that dead because, to be fair, Rogers had got down on that and frozen out, which we see again here. Barlow leaves it off for Greaves, who puts it on. You can see there that Barlow already knew it was a wasted opportunity. Face off, left-hand side of Rogers. Parsons with the draw in, straight back to Wainwright, and the official's seen something there he didn't like.
I'm not sure what that was.
Face off. Quickly taken by the Wild. Wainwright looks to clear it. Gets it as far as Vulsak. Gets it over the dot once more, drops it to Warnock. Warnock back to Vulsak. He's forced over, and that's an offside. That's good play by Greaves.
Yeah, just
good pressure on the man.
Yeah.
Well, you see, Blackburn, they're getting into the game, albeit it's a little bit slow, but they are getting into it.
Yeah, it's just, again, you know, coming in, slow start, maybe they'll find the feet.
Face off just out in front of the witness bench, and we can see already the Wild, this tape-to-tape passing is ripping Blackburn apart. Britton takes a shot off the leg pads of Rogers. Reynolds gets there for the rebound, and that's the other thing as well. They are literally first man to the puck every time, and Davis is going to the box for that one. That's a holding call.
A few words there after the whistle as well.
Reynolds skating away. And there we go, so Reynolds is going as well now.
Yeah.
So Davis goes for the holding call. Josh Reynolds goes as well.
It's a bit of a silly one there, isn't it? His team was on a power play and now it's Even Stevens, by the looks of it.
And you can see Mr. Ryder is clamping down on this game. This, without sounding horrible, this is how this game needs to be reffed. You can't let anything rise.
Well, he's just indicated, like, I'm not accepting the chirping, and then other players getting the penalty. Both players will get it, you know.
And, well, I'm telling you now, guys, if you think you're going to get away with it tonight, you've got another thing coming. Mr. Ryder is on watch. You can see Wilcox there still protesting. As the assistant captain, he has a right to speak to the official. So after all that, face-off, right-hand side of Walker. 2 minutes show on the board for Reynolds and Davis, and a shot straight into the chest of Walker off the face-off. You see it there, Parsons through the legs of Volkanovs and gets one off quickly. Draw in by the Hawks, look to clear it out. Charnock does get it over to Volkanovs. Volkanovs, can he get around Lutwich? Does so. Volkanovs tries to get around Rogers as well. Couldn't do it. Still Volkanovs manages to get it back out to a witness stick. And if you couldn't tell, guys, 4-on-4.
Lots of space out there to skate, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and that's going to, the likes of Charnock and Volkanovs, that's going to right into their hands. Shot comes in from Stubley. Great save, Mike Rogers.
Yeah, just a D to D on the point there, bit of room, which we'll find with the 4-on-4, and a quick shot, yeah. Well, Volkanov just before that, brilliant one-on-one, went round his man, unlucky not to score.
10:59 remaining in the first period, 125 on the penalties. Face off, left-hand side of Rogers. Hager loses out in the draw. Wainwright's just going to hold the puck up, finds some space, gets a great pass off. Riddick turns back. Lukovic under pressure from Hager, he's giving it up. Hager all the way round. Gets it over to Wilcox, who takes the shot. Runs wide, scooped back up by Brearley on the half-boards. Put round for Gilbert. Gilbert turns back, puts it out in front, Hager! And the Hawks do well to clear that away. However, it is 4-on-4, so it is still evens, but it almost feels like it's a Widnes power play.
I think there's a bit of fitness showing here at the moment as well, to be honest.
Stubley picks that up. Brings it in. That's going to be another call. Shot on. Yeah. Is that going to be a slashing call?
Yeah. Do you know what? It's an indication of not moving the legs and maybe struggling.
It's a high stick.
Yep.
So James Riddick is going in the box for a high stick. .05 on the clock, 31 seconds on the previous penalties. This will now be a 4-on-3 situation in favour of the Widnes Wild. Face off, right hand side of Rogers. Widnes with the extra body, takes a shot into the chest of Rogers. And that chews up. A couple of seconds. Steve, that's all Widnes need to do now.
Yeah, again, getting it face-offs so important, aren't they? Win it back, a quick shot for the point. Oh.
And the officials just dropped the puck in the wrong way.
Yep. Just testing.
Drawing again, Widnes. Back to Wilcox at the blue. Put it in, Rogers, and Volkanovs is just eased away out the way of the netminder there.
Yeah. Do you know what? Them shots are going to be lower, but again, Widnes are doing extremely well winning these face-offs. Yet again, they've won it back, point, and then the shot coming in. They just need to keep that puck lower.
From the dot again, right-hand side of Rogers. Walking the line, Stubley. Takes another shot, this time sails wide. Picked up by King, under pressure from Charnock. Still Cade King, does well, absolutely well played Cade King there. Yeah. Created himself some space, got out of that situation, and he's done enough to let the trapdoors open. Reynolds and Davis back on the ice. 1:25 left on the power play now in favour of the Widnes Wild. Back to 5-on-4. Volkanovs, round the back of the net, pursued by Warnock. Out to the point. Greaves looks to skate in, takes the shot, comes off the plexi behind the board. Davis gets there, puts it in the path out in front. Great poke check. Greaves turns out right back round, off the stick of Clancy. And now Charnock and Pace takes it back into the Hawk zone. Looks to go around the back of the net. Finds Greaves at the point, who's going to wind up. Knew with that straight away. And it's spilled onto the stick of Volkanovs. What a play.
Yeah. Just again, looking at that point, puck coming to the point, which has been the key. Shot coming in, Greaves has always got a great shot. No one picking up that guy, and it's another goal.
It's now Widnes Wild 3, Blackburn Hawks 0. Some quick communication in the middle by the forwards. .57 remains. And again, face off is taken very quickly, goes away to the Hawks. Wainwright behind his own net, played out to Vilsack. Vilsack lets it run. And that's Grimes at pace. Hughes gets there, plays it out, tried to be knocked on by Hyde, manages to get the second bite. Plays it down as far as Wainwright Parsons. Parsons and Wainwright, former Dragons teammates, so have a good sense of how each other plays. Reynolds, back to Hyde. Decides U-turn, cut back in. Still, Hyde gets it out to Reynolds out in front. Parsons gets it, clears it as far as Riddick. Obviously the goal cancelling out the former penalty. Just Hyde roughed up a little bit on that one. Not enough for the officials to call it. Parsons.
Offside.
And that's offside. 7:54 remaining in this first period.
Do you know them? You can see them frustrations just bubbling, where it's like nothing's going right at the moment for them. But they're going to have to focus and work hard and get back into this game.
Face-off will be out in front of the Wild bench. Puck drops in possession of the Wild as Charnock looks to turn that round quickly. Tried to find Barlow. And Haggett. And Charnock gets it to Volkanovs. You can see that Widnes have first period, they're putting their fast skaters out constantly here. They are wearing down Blackburn.
Yeah, they did come out the tracks really quickly, didn't
Haggett
they?
holds his man on the board. Some good board play here. The Hawks are going to use this to take a breather quickly as they've trapped it up. Frozen the puck out and you can see the official there, Mr. Hesselwood, just having a word with the players.
You know, do you know what? I have noticed a few of these going on. Cross-check, sticks in the back and that. They've got to stop that. Do you know what I mean? Because that was in clear sight of the referee, but there wasn't a call.
Well, is it a sign of things to come?
Well, if it's not...
If last week's script was anything to go by.
Yeah, it'll bubble over.
Face off, right-hand side of Rodgers. Shot comes in from the Wild, low and hard. King's going to get there first, knocks it on for Clancy. Hager's going to scoop that up, however. Tried to put it back in, couldn't quite get all of it though. Clancy looks cut inside, read by Volkanovs, who's now going through. Volkanovs all on his own, smothered out by black shirts. Murray pinches in, keeps that play alive. Lukovic under pressure from Volkanovs. Charnock's over there, manages to do enough to clear it out, and that's gone. Widnes withdraw out the zone. Riddick looks to play it forward, and that's his intended as it looked for Pollitt there, or Lukovic, not too sure.
Again, passing not good enough. It needs to be addressed.
Yeah, it was Volsak who was the intended man there, in fact.
It was way from his stick.
Face off right hand side of Rodgers. Good win for the Hawks. And a big throw into the corner as Volsak uses what energy he's got to get there, but because the Widnes player has touched it with his stick first.
Yeah, do you know what? Sometimes they let them go because it's 50-50, get who's going to get there first, but he's made that decision to call the icing. But I think, in all honesty, Ben, I think that's where they're going to get something, because at the moment they're struggling to put the passes together, so maybe they can like work and skate the D-men to get something from that.
Face off to the right of the net in the Hawk zone, and King under pressure from Gilbert. Great forward check pressure. Greaves skates in, lets one absolutely rip, and Rodgers has got the answer for it.
And just again, that look, the struggling just to control the puck. You know, when things don't go right for you.
Now we know Greaves is the point man, so look how much he's had to skate in there.
Yeah.
Maybe that's an issue that Blackburn need to resolve.
Yeah, just frustrating, but it's not quite working at the moment, is it?
The face-off gets us back underway. In possession now are the Wild to Stubley to Barlow. Barlow manages to find Gilbert sitting on the blue. Big stretch over to Greaves, who gets a shot off, spilled up in front of Rodgers. Second bite of the cherry from Barlow. Still Greaves, what will he do now? Decides he wants to take another shot. And again. And Greaves on Parsons, interesting. There's an arm up from the official as the Hawks skate in, and the first real opportunity goes awry.
Yeah,
and there it is!
Yeah.
You could see something was coming.
Yeah, there was a delayed call penalty there on Greaves, I think. But he's found the open man and he put it in the net. It's just what the Hawks needed.
Sam Warnock with the goal. Now makes it Widnes Wild 3, Blackburn Hawks 1. Well, 5:47 remains in this first period. as you said there, little words going on the bench on the far side. However, it was Parsons and Greaves that were involved in the initial incident that caused Mr. Ryder to put his hands up.
Yeah, what happened was Greaves came in a bit low, but Parsons had his hands up high in his head, so I wasn't really sure which way he was going to call it, you see, but obviously...
It was Rogers that took the initiative to skate to the bench to give Blackburn the opportunity to get the sixth skater on.
Yeah.
Face-off back underway. Jumped on by Clancy, turned around immediately by Jackson, who just controls it and decides to dump it on net. Hyde into the corner, gets it back, lays it off for Reynolds. Reynolds again takes the check. Britton now, and the Hawks have stepped the physicality up. Out to the point. Shot comes through traffic, turned out the way of the net by the defensive players of the Hawks. Once more into the corner. Wild looking to hold this up. Hawks want to run the clock down a little bit. Reynolds jumps back on the loose puck. Clancy shooting him. Drops it for Hyde. Lutwich in there. Lutwich and Hyde. However, Pollock comes in and just turns the puck out completely. Jackson manages to get a shot on. Hughes puts it back round once more. Hyde in a battle between Clancy and Lutwich. However, we're with Britton behind the Hawks net. Still Nathan Britton gets it to Dan Hyde once more. Back to Britton. Pollock doing his job, holding his man on the board. Dug out by Hyde, who scooped it on. Gets a shot, goes to 5-hole Rogers. And what a save that was.
How did that go in?
Lutwich put his body on the line and blocked the shot. Reynolds was on the back door looking for the spill up. And that's going to be up and out of play. What an opportunity.
A great move there. Brilliant save. Yeah, just put his body in the line to stop it going in the back of net.
Yeah, Alex Lutwich, and that's what they're going to have to do. Literally throw everything and the kitchen sink at it.
Yeah, the one thing I noticed though, there's a lot of space there at the high slot because the zone marking rather than marking the men, so that's why they've got so much time and space. Maybe that's something they need to think about for the next period because they are managing to keep the puck in and get them shots off and have time and space.
Face-off, neutral zone out in front of the Blackburn bench, won by the Wild as it's dumped in towards the net of Rogers. King just to assist that out. Big clearance away by Vulsak. Davis
Smart
prowling
play.
Round,
yeah,
looking for a loose puck there. Volkanovs look to play it off the half boards into the corner, tries to find a man out in front, doesn't have enough on it. Cleared away by the Wild once more. Hager down the right wing, has Volkanovs in support, tried to find a really tight angle up there. Rogers has the answer, and again, now Hager looking to test the netminder. Charnock tries to get out in front. Paul Rogers needs his head on a swivel. And the Hawks just trying to dump it forward with Vulsak, and immediately just turned back at that blue line by the Wild. Quick line change all round. Charnock now gets it to Gilbert. Gilbert into the corner. Lutwich does well. Lukovic holds it well, tries to clear it along, does so, gets it to Brealey. Brealey over to Stubley. Stubley to Barlow, who gains his own. Loses his stick in the process. King takes control. Round Greaves. Wainwright looks to go low and hard, trying to find Vulsak on the break. And Pollard knocked on by Greaves. Turned out by Lutwich. Clancy tries to get over there, however Brady gets there first. 2:39 remains in the period. Wainwright under pressure from Gilbert, still gets a pass off. Barlow, he's giving it up, and it's Pollard who also loses it. Greaves tries to find Barlow. Barlow recovers it, takes a shot off, deflected up and high over the ring. Good little bit of play there, back and forth. However, you notice that the pace of the game has slowed down just a little bit, and it's now falling into the Hawks' game plan.
Yeah, well, just seen there, Barlow happy to throw it on the net, and again, part of the game plan, throw it on the net, see if we get a rebound, because that's where they've got a few of their goals so far.
Face off left-hand side of Rogers. Jackson. He's going to put that in. It looked like Hyde was looking for the redirect, and the checks again starting to come in now. You see the finishing those hits. Parsons couldn't quite jump on the loose puck. Hyde left. Takes the shot now. Reynolds was posted back door. Parsons going to scoop that up. Get it to Davis. Push forward. Woolsack gets it over once more. Shot comes in from Wainwright. Charnock at the halfway line. Taken off the puck by Woolsack. Petter Woolsack. The registered import. There's a big hit. Charnock and Woolsack on the far side. There's arms up from the official as the puck behind the net now with Widnes. Woolsack protesting, however. Puck, oh we go, he's blown the whistle for this. And Woolsack, you can see there, Charnock taken away by Hager. Is that Davis, is it? No, it is Woolsack, so Petter Woolsack.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether the penalty was on him, to be honest.
That's a roughing call. Yeah. So Woolsack sent the box 2 minutes for roughing, and literally with 1:18 left on the clock in this period, he's just handed Widnes to the man advantage. Face-off will be right-hand side of Rogers. 5-on-4 in favour of Widnes. Quick taken face-off once more. Stubley gets it over to Vulkanovs. Great pass to Charnock. Hager setting up out in front. Pollock looking to clear house. Working the puck well now, Wild. Waiting for that opportunity. And you can see it, the game plan right away that was given away there, telegraphed it. They're trying to draw in with the man creeping in as Vulkanovs looking for that backdoor opportunity. And that was Barlow on the back door this time. There's Davis under pressure with Barlow. Barlow and Davis on the boards. And Pollock cleared out. Top of the slot, shot taken in from Stubbly, spilled up. King's there to the rescue. Now Riddick, big goal swing, clears it away. 23 seconds left on the clock, counting down.
He's got some speed here now.
Hager at pace. Looks to go coast to coast. Hager, still Rich Hager. Puts it out in front. Rogers diving save. Gets across. Can the Hawks weather the storm? 10 seconds remain. Vulkanovs to Hager. At the point, takes a shot. Rogers again. He's come off the backboard. Greaves takes a shot off just as the buzzer goes. Apologises immediately.
Yeah.
Well, what a period that was and what an end, Steve.
Yeah, do you know what? I think overall, your Hawks should be happy going in at 3-1 because it could have been a lot worse, unfortunately.
Well, they've still got the rest of 2 periods to come to try and get back into this game. We'll see if they can do that right after this short break.
Brakes and Sons sponsor Drop the Puck.
Introducing the brand new Drop the Puck official online store. Choose from a wide variety of items including hoodies, t-shirts, and hats. Ranges include children and adults. Sizes from small to 5XL. Place your order through our Facebook store. Simply select your size and click message. One of our team will assist you with your purchase. Drop the Puck official merchandise store, only on facebook.com/dropthepuck.
Welcome back after that short break to this, the second period of what is promising to be a tasty game. We start with the Widnes Wild on the power play still, as Petr Vulsak is still in the box for roughing. So for 42 seconds, the Wild have the man advantage 5-on-4. Mr. Ryder calls the team to the centre. And we're off. And can Widnes get a quick goal again? Well, not while they've got possession like that, and King dumps it down. Steve, what have Blackburn got to do to get back in this now?
First of all, kill this penalty off, and then, do you know what? Try and test the keeper a little bit more, because I don't really think he's been tested that much, has he?
You know, it's all mainly been like rebounds and quite easy. Give me some of them, really. He's not yet, but saying that, Rogers has had a decent few shots at him, and when they've come at him, he's been able to get behind them.
Yeah, there's been a couple of times when it's been low. I think that's been the key. Low for the rebound, because that's where they've tucked it away in the end.
Vulsak comes back out. It's now 5-on-5. So that's the first thing off your checklist there, done, Steve. They've killed that power play off. And that's an icing call. Well, almost a minute of this first period, of the second period already gone. And that's a lot better start than it was last time for Blackburn. So it's progress.
Both legs are gone.
Face-off will be right-hand side of Rogers. Very quick face-off taken. Blackburn looking to go through the middle. Wilcox is going to scoop that up, turn it back round, however. King back in possession for Blackburn. Gets it over to Riddick. Riddick skates it on. Leaves it for Davis, who has a go.
Oh,
Davis just over the bar. Warnock picks it back up, goes back round. Vulsak back on the ice immediately. Charnock under pressure. Well, tried to get one under Rogers. Haggett looking to keep it in. Does so. Wilcox skates hard to try and keep that alive. However, it's deflected off Barlow there. Warnock puts it into no man's land for Wild to easily scoop up, and now Widnes back in control. Davis on the ice tries to cut that one out. Barlow drops it for Hager. Hager takes a shot. It wasn't far wide. Warning shot for Rogers early in the second. Now puts the body on. His man goes down. So does Barlow. Aided around by Wainwright. Hughes pinches in, gets the shot. Rogers turns it out. Once more, out in front, Hyde. It's sailed all the way to the blue. Back out through. And there's a man down. That looks to be Josh Reynolds. He's holding his face. We didn't quite catch that on the replay, I believe. But it's going to be interesting. He's getting up. He's holding his nose. It was a good play. We saw the Blackburn was starting to get back into that. We see the initial shot there, and that was a Vulsak shot earlier. And, they're getting something. Reynolds good, sees on his feet, but immediately he's skating off to the locker room. Is there blood on the ice?
No, I didn't quite see what happened there, but, clearly he's there.
Well, we hope he can return by the end of this game He's been a pivotal player so far for the Wild this season. He's slotted right into that first line, as we've said before, alongside Hager and Volkanovs. You just see Matt Wainwright there and Greaves talking to the officials, and it looks like we're going back up to the other end. Okay, Mr. Hesselwood just having a quiet word. Face-off looks like it's going to be in the neutral zone, just in front of our commentary position. So, on the dot, Pollitt and Barlow. Jackson gets it and dumps it in. Pollitt skates it back, run round for Wainwright, who aids that on. Finds Riddick. Riddick with a big pass through from looking to find Clancy, and that's gone all the way for an icing.
I think that's where it's been a problem area for the Hawks right there. The transition from D to the forwards to attacking. We've seen a lot of loose pucks, a lot of icings. They've got to start connecting them passes better.
Puck management is the key word for them, Steve, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Face-off will be right-hand side of Rogers. Left-hand side of your screen. Mr. Herring just waiting for the two other officials to get in place. And puck drops into possession of Blackburn. Lukovic. A little bit of miscommunication there, but it seems to have worked in their favour. Hawks take the shot into the chest of Walker. First real attempt.
Well, it's one of the first times I've seen the Hawks win a face-off, to be honest, and they managed to get it out the zone quite well and get the shot in. And I think that's what they've got to do a bit more of, testing Walker in the net.
Well, interestingly there, you can see Mr. Ryder and Mr. Hesselwood just talking behind the witness net there. Maybe he was saying it was off its moorings. Either way, right-hand side of Walker. Falls deathly silent here in the ring as the puck dropped. However, Blackburn once more on the wing of the draw, fighting hard to try and keep this alive. Bulsack allows Stubley in, clears it out into no man's land. It's going to be recovered between King and Lutwich. Under pressure from Charnock, gives it up, finds Volkanovs back out in front. Rogers clears it away, only as far as King, who has to manage that out. Gets it as far as Stubley, who takes it straight back in. Hager's there, takes a shot, comes off the glove of Rogers, who I don't think he realised what he'd got there in the way. Stubley again, shot comes in, bounces right wide and round, and now Brearley skates, looks to beat out Davis. Dropped for Hager. Parsons on the forecheck. Charnock. And here comes Charnock through the middle. Pursued by Pollitt. Tries to bump Clancy out the way. Digging in on the boards. Looking to push it forward. Turned around by the Hawks, crucially. And here we go with Riddick. Drops in the middle, tried to drop that in for a teammate. However, it's fallen to the stick of Volkanovs. Hager's going to get there first. Puts it into the slot. Nobody there except Cade King once more. Now under pressure. They managed to get it again. That was Dan Hyde. Pickpocketed Cade King for that puck. Back out in front. Dangerous. Dicing with death, there we say, there with the Hawks.
Nearly ended up in the net then, yeah.
Now Wilcox for the Wild. Hager plays it over. Armstrong dumps it in. Back out. Shot in. Oh. Good shot from Hughes. Back the other way. Good poke check by Jackson. Disrupted the Blackburn counter-attack. Jackson trying to find his man. Does find Hyde. Hyde puts it across the facing net. Trying to push it high to Vilsack. And so far, Wild have them pinned in their own zone. Riddick turns his man, creates space. Holding it on the boards, has allowed Hyde in. Hyde pursuing it now. And it's almost as if Blackburn are trying to make Widnes always go around the long way for everything. Trying to make them use a bit of that gas tank up. Pollock turns around. Holding the puck well. Swings it round for Wainwright. Looks to go back out in front. Oh. Parsons can't dig it out from under his skates. Vulsak keeps the play alive very much so for the Hawks. Back through the middle, 2 deflections. It's going to go onto the stick of Matt Wainwright, who we know has got a shot on him, who's going to test out Rogers. It's fallen out for Parsons out in front. And now cleared away by the Wild. You can see Greaves was looking to get on the break. Dumped in by the Hawks. Jackson takes his time. Knocked on once more into the corner. Chased down by the Hawks. King and Lutwich and Lukovic all scrambling. Davis leaves it in the middle for Parsons. Davis drops it. Back to Parsons. Tries to find Parsons on a good attempt. And here we go up the other way. Greaves, head up, finds his man on the far side in the form of Gilbert. Gilbert drops it for Stubley. Stubley winds up, takes a shot off the glove of Rogers. And it's got enough on it to bring it out. Parsons gives up the chase there and just heads to the bench. Lukovic gets it over. Pollock takes his time, tries to push it through. That's going to go all the way to Greaves. Greaves, plenty of space, man wide over. Gets it to Gilbert. By that point, the opportunity's gone, door shut, and here come the Hawks. It's a bit of a 3-on-2. Pollock at pace. Pollock looks to take the shot. Good shot. Gets it. A forced save out of Walker. Hagger's now going to chase it. Back down the other way. Hagger gets there. This end-to-end now, Steve.
The game's opening up now, isn't it?
Big hit by Greaves on Warnock. And are they calling that?
I don't think so. I think it was the icing.
Well,
no complaints there. Clean it.
The icing, much welcomed by the Hawks, the Wild, and myself.
Just on that replay there, look, so close there. James Parsons nearly putting it back into the back of the net.
And we know he's got the ability to do so. Face-off will be down in the Blackburn zone. 12:31 left in the period. Left-hand side of Mike Rogers. Volkanovs. Holds the puck up. Hagger flicks it back. Wild working this puck well. Charnock out to Wilcox at the point. Looks to put it through. Volkanovs looks to go back door. Charnock's there. Well, it's a well-worked play, Steve.
Do you know what? They made that look really easy. Hawks caught watching the play and watching the puck, but not watching the back post or who's there. And the puck sneaks over, and he's there. Is it Charnock to put it in the back of the net?
It is. It's now.
Yep.
Widnes Wild 4. Blackburn Hawks 1. As you say, Steve, every single Hawks player there, eye on the puck.
It's something I'm teaching my kids at the moment. Don't get drawn watching the puck. You've got to watch your guys behind. You know, marquee men. They're the danger guys.
Face off as the action resumes once more. Armstrong knocks it forward. Wainwright gives it up to Hyde, gets it back, clears it as far as Hughes, who takes it offside. And that was unfortunate there for Hughes. However, the Hawks will appreciate that. You see on the clock there, 11:50 remaining this period. Hawks holding the Wild well so far this period.
Yeah, better start than the last period, wasn't it?
Jackson takes his time, finds the pass he's looking for. Into the corner for Armstrong to chase down. And now Hughes has to get his legs going as Parsons is on the chase. Given up, shot, Parsons! What a play that was!
Nice goal there, James Parsons forcing the error, making him skate, you know, not giving it up or anything. Gets a little bit of luck there, but stays on the post, one-timer in the back of the net. And just like that, Ben, it's a different game.
Yeah, Vulsak providing the pass that puts Parsons on the points board. It's now Widnes Wild 4, Blackburn Hawks 2. Now, is this, dare I say, a bit of a momentum builder for Hawks?
Well, you would have thought so, wouldn't you?
Puck drops and we're back underway with Riddick. Riddick now, new fire in his gut. Goes to go forward, turned around, however, by Barlow. Barlow, nice bit of skill, has turned it back the other way, and Pollitt is just going to grab control of this. Plenty of space in the middle, sees it, goes for it. Pollitt gains his own, takes a shot. Walker.
Penalty coming up as well.
Got a feeling that's going to be a hooking call. Look, Lukovic, put it back across. Yeah, Rogers has gone to bench. Touched up by Greaves. Well, you can see Mr. Ryder pointing to someone there.
Is it Barlow? Is it?
And it's Barlow. We'll find a call now. And it is a hooking call.
Yeah.
Face off, right hand side of your screen, left hand side of Walker. Man advantage in favour of Blackburn.
Another penalty.
That's a
now.
tripping call.
Yep.
Blatant as day, and Charnock has literally put it on a silver platter now. You see it again. Takes his legs from right under him. And I know people will say, I'm going for the puck, it gets caught up in the stick.
Yeah. Do you know what? Easy decision for it. Was accidental, but he did trip him at the end of the day, so it was a penalty. And now we're on a 5-on-3, Ben.
Well, we know what that means. You see the little huddle going on by Blackburn. Definitely the chalkboard is out.
Yeah. Let's see what they can come up with here.
Very quick puck drop and straight away cleared out by the Wild. So Barlow in for hooking, Charnock in for tripping. Seconds, literally the difference. 5-on-3, and here come the Hawks. Vulsak dragged it in and then decides to hold up at the point. Parsons, back to Vulsak on the blue. Parsons taking his time. Walks the line, back. And again, looking for the backdoor opportunity, Pollitt. Brearley gets in there, Vulkanov's chasing him down. Can they force it out? And they have done, they've cleared the zone. But forcing Blackburn to reset. Vulkanov pursuing Vulsak. Still Petr Vulsak gets it over for Pollitt. Will he go one time? No. Controls it, tries to get the shot off, through traffic, comes out. Davis to Parsons, chased down into the corner. Parsons checked out the play. Riddick keeps the play alive, Vulkanovs. Can he get there? Held up by Pollitt, puck still alive.
That's a penalty.
And that's another penalty.
Yeah.
So
Stupid.
Vulkanovs is going the box.
Yeah.
Well,
I kind of could see his idea of like
again.
sliding to get that puck out, but at the end of the day, it's a tripping call. He's took his man out. It's silly.
39 seconds remain on the penalty to Barlow, 47 on the one to Charnock, and now a fresh 2 minutes to Vlad Vulkanovs.
So this will just keep the 5-on-3 rolling for a period of time now, won't it? Obviously. So again, just what the Hawks wanted to get back into this game.
2 goals is all that separates the two teams.
Not that they could change the power play line too much, but the same guys are staying out there as well.
The fans trying to get behind the Wild. Briley off the face-off, textbook on the penalty kill. And here we go. Vulsak down the right wing. Finds Wainwright at the point. Good work and rotation by the Hawks here.
Oh,
good attempt,
really?
backdoor by Davis. Parsons. Vulsak has to skate in to control that one. Shot comes in, deflected high into the net and above the ring by Walker.
Just noticing the triangle there, look at it perfectly, taken away taking away a lot of the passing lanes, you know, causing that shot to come in from distance. So credit to Wild there.
9 minutes 4 remain in the second period. Barlow's penalty now expired. 21 shows on the clock, which is Charnock, 7 seconds remaining. A minute is all that's been taken off the Volkanov's penalty. A second, apologies. Even though we know it'll have been about 6-8 seconds. But because they're unable to put it on the board, it does mean... Well, you can see the official just talking now with the timekeepers.
Oh.
You see it's being worked out. Look in the replay again. You see the triangle though, Steve, as you were saying there. Shutting all the pass lane down. It is textbook defensive by the Wild. However, we've said it many a time, 5-on-3 you would be expecting the opposing team to score.
You should always score.
After all, that face off out in front. Cleared away by the Wild. Wainwright looks to take it straight back in. Charnock back on, 5-on-4. So Charnock straight into the play. Clears it down and away. Recovered by Vulsak. Skates it in a pace, gets over to Davis, turned around by Hager. Tries to shut Wainwright's pass down. Can't. Vulsak's managed to put it back into the corner. That's going to be chipped out of play by Davis.
I'm not entirely sure I understand that penalty, because they had 2 guys off and then they had another one on the penalty, but now it's gone to the 4. I don't really understand that.
Well, both Charnock and Barlow are now back out the box.
Yeah.
Volkanovs is the only one in the box for the Wild.
I think that must be what Aaron Davis was debating before, maybe.
Face off as Stubley and Wainwright go at it on the boards. Wilcox tries to pinch that one off. Charnock chases a man into the corner. Still the power play for the Hawks here. Charnock goes down. Well, between Wainwright and Parsons there, Charnock has he drawn the penalty? We'll see it again in the replay, Steve. He's literally covering the puck with his leg.
Yeah.
Wainwright and Parsons trying to dig it out.
Do you know what? He's looking for a whistle just to kill the clock. And do you know what? Sometimes you might get a penalty for that, for delaying the game, because he's covering the puck, but not on this occasion.
Face off, won by Parsons for the Hawks. However, given up to the Wild. Gilbert chases it out. 57 seconds remains on the Volkanovs penalty. You can hear the Wild ones in the stands trying to get behind the team. Pollock takes his time. Gets it over to Parsons. Parsons skates it in. Good defensive work by Wilcox. Kept alive though by Vulsak. Taking the time again. Hawks looking to set something up. Vulsak takes his time. Goes to go back door. Nobody's skating in, and here comes Barlow. Barlow tried to push it up forward to Gilbert, but Wainwright's cut the pass out. 15 seconds left on the Volkanovs penalty. Back the other way. Pollock gives it up to Stubley. He's just going to clear it back onto Rogers. 5 seconds left. Trapdoor opens. We're back to 5-on-5. And for a whole 3 minutes, 4 minutes worth of 5-on-3, the Hawks are unable to convert as Walker freezes that one out.
Yeah, good killing there by the Wild. It didn't really cause them too much problems, did they, the Hawks?
You can see that the Hawks are very reliant between Parsons, Vulsak and Davis at the moment to try and get something out of this game.
Well, that's where it's coming from. And Lee Pollock's, you know, when he gets his legs moving, he's rapid as well.
Picked off, centre ice, Volkanovs, as Hager in support, decides to take the shot, comes off the shoulder of Rogers. Big hit on the boards in the game, going through the gears once more. Jackson decides to have a dab himself. On target. Put back in by Hughes. Turned around by Grimes. Warnock does well, gets it over to Grimes. Put forward in the middle, turned around again by Volkanovs, who just seems to be everywhere. Hager, great pass up to Charnock up the wing. Play through to Volkanovs. Can he get it on front? No. Well, he's managed to do so, but it's turned around again. Parsons skates down, takes a shot. Well, Parsons did well there to even get that shot off.
He did extremely well there. Look, he's up on his own. There's two guys to him. He manages to cut into the middle. Great hands just to get that shot off.
Does well to get his the puck on the toe of the stick to get that off in the first place.
There's not much more he could have done there. Yeah.
Face off, left-hand side of Walker. Davis tried to go for the quick one, however, Wild have slowed it down and put it back up the other end. 5:50 now remain. Have we got an icing call? Well, there was that really intensive period in the middle, Steve, but other than that, it's pretty much phased out again.
Well, yeah, 1-1 period here. That speaks volume, isn't it? There's nothing really been in this period so far, very evenly matched.
Face off, right-hand side of Walker. Goes the way of the Wild. Greaves looks to dig it out, lays it on for Barlow. Barlow has got Gilbert in support. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Great poke check. Lutwich does his job there. Now Warnock's going to come back and recover that one with Vulsak. Vulsak looks to play it forward. Parsons now on the left wing. Puts it right across the middle. Davis looking to get there. Greaves gets there first. Spilled up for Vulsak once more. Davis just aids it on. Are they going to go for a quick change? Yes, they are. Good play by the Wild as they put it into the corner. However, Hawks managed to get in there, looking to clear it out. Briley keeps it in. Out in front, once more. Held up by Riddick. Puts it forward for Pollard, and Pollard, yeah, causing trouble once more. Great pass, but to nobody.
No.
Clancy skates back inside the final 5 minutes now of this period. Riddick,
That's
big
a nice
pass, that's a lovely pass. Can Pollard do anything with it? He skates into the danger zone, Stubley snooze him out of it. Gilbert now back the other way, clears it out. Straight into the stick of the Hawks player. That'll be Clancy. Wainwright tries to get it forward to Pollard. However, Wilcox has got different ideas and literally bullies his way through with that back in. Two-man forward check. Riddick. Clancy decides to go all the way back to Rogers with it. Wainwright. Look to play it round. It's allowed Witness to creep up ice and jump on the loose puck. Hyde.
Oh, jeez, I thought that went in then.
Still Dan Hyde, trying to get it into a dangerous position. Does well to scoop that round. Pokes it forward again. Still Hyde, shut down now by Wainwright. Parsons. Under pressure from Hyde and Armstrong. Still manages to get the shot off again.
Yeah.
Frozen out by Walker.
Gets a good face off for his team.
And that's all it is at the moment. Gaining the position. If they can get the ice position, then they can get something out of it. We see the replay there again. That shot from Parsons. 3 minutes 18 remain in this second period. Face off to the left-hand side of Harrison Walker. Hager with the draw in, straight to Hughes. Looks to use the half boards. Charnock at pace. Skates onto the loose puck. Beats his man out in King. Round to Hughes once more with a bang pass. Looks to put it in that near post. Looking for the redirect. Charnock again. Jackson at the blue line. Jackson's going to get his own rebound. Unfortunately, Hawks have cleared it. Vulsak now to Davis. Back to Parsons. Hager just putting the pressure on. Parsons.
Penalty.
That could be a hooking call.
Yeah, holding, I think, possibly.
Wolsak takes the shot. And there we go, touched up. And that is, it's going to be on Rich Hager.
Yeah.
Hager shakes his head as he goes to the box. The discipline slowly slipping for Widnes.
Yeah, it was a tough one that I felt. You know, he's just trying to make sure he stays goal side and doesn't let him cut in.
And it is holding.
Yeah.
Five on 4 in favour of the Blackburn Hawks. Face off, right hand side to Harrison Walker. Barlow and Davis in for the draw. And it's Aaron Davis who comes out with that one. Rebound out in front. Stabbing away at the pickle. Walker's down on it. And there's certainly something going to come of this. Well, Walker's down. He's dived on it. There's a few little bit of afters. And it's Parsons in the thick of it again.
As always.
We'll see that again. Good, well-worked puck. The shot come in. And then immediately the Walker dives down on it. Everyone jumps in on it and handbags pursue afterwards. Well, they've done what they've needed to do. They've kept the puck in the Wild zone. Wild happy to choose some of that penalty. Rich Hager is serving.
Oh,
and now the officials, he's brought it out.
Gone in on the keeper, but
Barlow and Parsons in for the draw. Barlow does well to drive forward, however, it's gone in favour of the Hawks. And I have noticed, Steve, a big notable mention of, since being injured, Reynolds has not returned to the ice.
No, he hasn't been on, has he? No, yeah. And he was working hard for his team before that, yeah.
Wolsak got that over to Pollitt, who takes a shot and it sails wide into the boards. We'll see it again here. Good work by the Hawks. Quick passing. Wolsak to Pollitt. Pollitt lets one rip.
Keep it down. That's where they've been most productive, isn't it? Causing problems. Keeping that puck down for the rebounds.
Right hand side face off. Again, good tie up on the dot. Hawks come out with that one. Parsons. Riddick. Taking out the play by Wilcox. Parsons looks to go out in front. Wolsak takes the shot into the chest of Walker. Good play all round there. Great shot, Wolsak, but great save, Walker. You see, they're giving him plenty of time now. And it's kind of balancing up with the man off the ice.
Yeah, good positioning though by the keeper there, Walker.
1:42 shows on the clock, 1:07 serving on the penalty to Hager. Face off, goes away to Hawks once more. Wild still looking to kill this. Wolsak works out around to Pollitt. Pollitt under pressure from Charnock. He's allowed Brealey in, who clears that one out. Now the Hawks have to reset. Pollitt takes his time, gets it to Davis. Charnock intercepts. Throws it into the corner, choose some more of that time up. Quick line change by the Wild. Forecheck pressure coming from Volkanovs. Davis looks to get his legs going, dumps it in. Chases his own dump in. And now the Hawks, with 19 seconds left on the power play, look to try and set something up. We're inside the final minute, however, of the period. Last throw of the dice in the second for the Hawks. Wolsak takes a shot, and Riddick, who was trying to screen Walker, takes that one in the ribs. Davis. Well, Hager's come back out. Hager's back out. It's a big push forward. Can he get there? 28 seconds left on the clock. Holds it, gets it to Volkanov, skating in, back door is Charnock. King's going to get there for the Hawks. Sends it back the other way. Hawks now, dispossessed by Hager. Puts it back forward for Volkanovs. Volkanovs plays it over for Greaves. 5 seconds remain. On net. turned up and out of bounds by Rogers with literally 1.2 seconds showing on the clock. We see there, great play by Hagger as he picked it up and tried to drop it into that danger zone.
Very close, yeah. No.
Charnock skating in there, providing the danger. 1.2 seconds left. Puck drops. There's your buzzer as expected. A bit of a better performance there, second period, Steve.
Yeah, 1-1 there. Do you know what? They had a 5-on-3. They had that for a couple of minutes, didn't they? The 5-on-3, due to the 3 players being in the penalty box. So they'd be disappointed not to get something, but a better performance, I would say, from the Hawks in that period.
Well, they've still got 20 minutes of hockey left to pull this game back. You can catch all the action right after this short break.
Brakes and Sons sponsor Drop the Puck.
Introducing the brand new Drop the Puck official online store. Choose from a wide variety of items including hoodies, t-shirts, and hats. Ranges include children and adults. Sizes from small to 5XL. Place your order through our Facebook store. Simply select your size and click message. One of our team will assist you with your purchase. Drop the Puck official merchandise store, only on facebook.com/dropthepuck.
Welcome back for this third and final period of what has been a great game of hockey so far. Blackburn desperately looking for the 2 goals to get back in this, but it's all to play for, Steve.
This next goal's a biggie, isn't it? They're right back in the game if they can get this one, the Hawks.
A little bit of a false start. Eagerness, hammered away. Out the traps, and here we go. King in possession of the puck for Blackburn. Looks for the big pass early on.
Fires it straight at their bench.
Well, if that's not literally a warning shot across the bow, what is?
Act of war, that is, isn't it? Yeah?
Well, King setting the pace early for this third period.
He should have been standing there.
Face off, going to be right hand side of Rogers. Bullsack picks the loose puck up. Drops it for King. Fans on the puck. Charnock looked to jump on that there, but either way, it's given up. Murray. Charnock's there now. Parsons dumps that in. Played forward by the Wild once more. Volkanovs. Over to Hager. Charnock puts it across the face of the goal. And there wasn't a skate or stick from any player that could turn that in. However, Volkanovs holds up. Tried to get it back to Hager. Parsons is there, pickpocketed by Volkanovs. Hager with the shot! Just sends it wide. Parsons, however, back down the other way. Shot on net. And the Wild looking to take a firm control of the game and just run it to their rhythm. Barlow back out, tried to find Gilbert. Still out in front. Cleared up by Pollitt. Gets it over to Lukovic. Sends it forward. Really. Push forward for Gilbert. Turn back around, however. Big hit. That's going to be a penalty. Waiting for Wild play to touch it up. In the meantime, Rogers goes to the box. Wainwright and the sixth man on the ice. Can Blackburn do something with this now? Because this is how they scored last time.
Yeah, maybe.
There they come.
Oh,
whoa, big
another
hit.
big hit.
Rub out on the play there.
Yeah.
And Barlow has been called for the first one. And the second one, potentially. You see that again. There's the first hit from Barlow. And then just as the action was called before then, that other one against the boards. However, nobody seems to have gone the box.
I think they're trying to figure out who it actually was. Obviously, we know it was Barlow.
But they haven't got the power of
Luxury.
instant replay or VAR.
Yeah.
They can't go to Toronto. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to look at the replay again, Steve.
Yeah.
As we see here, there it is, 8-9 at the yellow shirt, Barlow, big hit.
Do you know what? He didn't really need to do it. Wasn't in danger. But
however, he's been pointed out and sent from the bench. And that's a charging call.
Yeah.
Well, just like that, the Hawks are on the power play in a vital position at a key part of the game as well, Steve. Very early doors still.
That's it. No stupid penalties. We're winning this game. That's the mentality the Wild need to have, isn't it?
Face off. Right hand side of Walker as the Hawks set up. Charnock fighting to get the puck in. Wainwright gets it to Pollard, takes the one-timer. Parsons sat as the screen and the redirect right out in front. Gets it back. Hawks doing well. Put it back across the danger zone. Kept alive by Pollard. Good play. Pressure still on from the Hawks. Back out in front. Found the heel of Wilcox this time. Hawks regain the puck once more. Wainwright, backdoor shot. Was that Vulsak there? As the physicality is certainly stepping up. It was Riddick, I believe. And they clear it out. Well, that's almost a minute of that penalty gone. Fresh legs on the ice for Widnes, and the same people stay out. Same players for Blackburn. What's going to hit first, tiredness or... Well, that's a good shot in from distance. Gloved down by Walker, we'll see that again.
Again, them points have been crucial, haven't they? But what we've said is that's a bit high, that needs to be lower.
So, 16:29 remaining. 46 seconds left on a penalty. Left-hand side of Walker. Wainwright gets it back to the blue line. Pollard again, top of the slot. Calls for the pass back quickly. Trying to find a space. Pollard through traffic. Straight into the glove once more of Walker, and Davis was there looking for the loose change.
Again, yeah, power play, use your point. But again, it's high, easy catch there. Not a lot of traffic in front, you can see it all the way. Keep it down, innit?
Right hand side of Walker. 28 seconds left on the 5-on-4. Pollard puts it back in. Looking to work the puck. Find an opportunity. Wainwright again, top of the slot. Skating in was Davis. Pollard, quarterback in the power play. Cleared out by witness. And with all the time expired on a penalty, back on the ice comes Barlow. Volsak picks the puck up just outside the balloon, drags it in. Held up on the board by two Wild players, turned over for Greaves. Greaves has got Gilbert in support. Decides to find Wilcox, drops it back for Greaves, looking for the one-timer. Barlow comes in for the rescue. Gives it up, Volsak to King. Takes his time. Just going to slow it down, allow his teammates to get back, look to set something up. King to Parsons, knocked straight on. Turned straight back around by Gilbert. Gilbert, can he use Greaves? Looks to do it. Oh, nuts! Off the skate of Lutwich. Well, Gilbert trying some sort of trick shot.
That was close. It just, do you know what? There was not much on, so he directed it towards the net, maybe for a tip, but it hit his skate. And just luckily, thankfully for the Hawks, it hit the outside of the post and went back to the keeper, Rogers. That was close.
Face-off when we get back now will be right-hand side of Rogers. 14:51 shows on the clock. Quick face-off taken again. Hawks spring to life. Lutwich gets it round to Grimes. Spills up for Hager, who gets it to Volkanovs. Volkanovs now looking for a man out in front. Decides to go all the way to the point. Big wind up through traffic. It's hit the bodies, come out. Charnock. Well, Charnock was skating down on him.
Again, just
look at that save though. Rogers managed to pull out the bag.
Just some loose pucks there.
Literally, Rogers having to lean back and sit on that puck.
Yeah, could have got anywhere.
Right-hand side of the Blackburn netminder. Quick face-off, Haggard to Volkanovs. Takes a shot, it's spilled up once more. Jackson. Body on from Grimes. Lutwich knocks, go forward. Trying to find Riddick instead. Back the other way, Charnock's got Volkanovs in support. Decides to go alone. Great leg pad save by Rogers. Spilled back out once more, and the Hawks are going to be the ones who receive that. James Riddick for Blackburn. And Lutwich just loses his edge, and you can hear the joy from the Widnes fans there. Looking to go back, deflection sent it back towards Hager. Interestingly, Hager playing a bit of defence now. As Riley comes on, great inception by Volsak. Got it to Parsons, who can't really do anything with it now as the puck's too far into the corner. Warnock, great play. Finds Volsak, winds up. Good blocker. Save from Walker. And the Hawks are being more constructive now. We're actually seeing some good plays being put together by them.
Yeah, there's some good play there just to keep it in and get a quick shot to the net.
Again, Riddick takes the shot, puts it in. It's gone through. Good effort. Kept alive again by the Hawks. And this probably the best spout of play we've seen from them.
Yeah,
continuously.
The Hawks are asking a lot of questions now of the Wild.
Walker out of his net, looks to play that round. Davis is going to be there though. Brealey gives it up. Hyde. Under the pressure from Lukovic. Slam to the boards. Hyde and Lukovic together. Nothing's being called. Brealey back to Murray. Approaching the halfway mark in this period. 12:30 showing the clock. Skating in, Murray looks to go back door. Taken down by Wainwright. Now in possession of the puck. Finds Clancy. Clancy. Body on from Greaves. Gilbert, Mr. Ryder gets caught in the action. Pollard's just going to pull that one out the air. Drags it forward. Pollard into the corner, put it across. Now Greaves in control. Pass finds Barlow. Tried to find Gilbert in the middle, but Wainwright using that knowledge and skill that he has just to tie. And that's going to be an interference call. Greaves on Pollock.
Do you know what?
You see it again.
Yeah, I would personally be a bit upset with that penalty.
He touched the puck.
He's touched the puck, he's hit him, he's kept his stick down, it seemed a decent hit, so you can imagine how you'd be disappointed with that call.
Well,
but
that's not going to go down with the yellow fans here.
No.
That's going to be a 2-minute call. But on interference is what he's claiming.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's left a bitter taste in the Wild fans' mouth. However, we'll see it again. You can see here now, literally, Pollock touches there, and there's the hit. It's split seconds afterwards.
Yeah, interference, I don't really get that because he did touch the puck. It wasn't like 5 seconds after, you know.
Face off, right-hand side of Walker. Pollock takes the puck, gets it around, and as they start working it around once more, Blackburn. Volsack didn't like what he saw there, turned back around, decided to go over the middle. Hawks looking for that opportunity, don't want to go too early. However, they've given the puck up and Wilcox is going to clear that. Charlock's going to skate down on it, helped around by Rogers, good play. Mike Rogers there, Pollock sends it back for Wainwright. Dropped once more for Parsons. Parsons gains his own. Hawks taking the time. Not being sloppy as they were in the first period. That puck up in front of the net and pushed away. But they're being a lot more clinical with their opportunities now, Steve.
Yeah, 50 seconds on this power play as well.
And this is big pressure and good questions that the Hawks are asking of the Wild now. Volsack again, tries the one-timer. Look to go 5-hole low and hard, like you say, Steve, but well wrapped up Walker.
Yeah, 2 guys on the net there as well, I noticed. So puck comes to the point, 2 guys on the net. Yep, keeper does well. Walker's been really good today again to make sure like the rebounds aren't going in the front of his net as well.
40 seconds on the Greaves penalty. Right hand side of Walker, face off taken quickly. Pollock forced to dump it round. Aided on by Wilcox, now out the zone once more. Good penalty kill by the Wild.
Oh.
Well, dare I say, it's almost just about to bubble over. You can feel it, it's that energy as King gets a great shot off into the glove of Walker. But there's that underlying energy now in this rink.
Yeah, King getting a bit of space there, gets the shot off, and 10 seconds left on the power play.
So Greaves shows 9 seconds on the power play to the timekeeper. Trapdoor armed and ready. Face off left hand side of Walker. Straight away after face off, jumped on. 2 seconds off the clock. Face off again, left hand side of Walker. Into the corner, 3, 2, 1, trapdoor opens, Greaves let loose. Travels all the way through. King back first to pick that up. Quick play, back down the left wing, Davis knocks it on for Volsack, Volsack gets it over. Shot comes in from Warnock. Jumped on by Walker, and that was a nice little bit of play there from Blackburn.
Yeah, if we see that, I think it was King quick up to
Davis to Volsack.
Volsack, yeah, just to get that shot in.
And then Warnock coming in on the shot.
Yeah.
9:22 remaining in this game. Still a 2-goal game in favour of the Wild. As draw goes their way. Stubley Throws it forward for Greaves. Gilbert does well to hold his line.
He felt that one.
Greaves round the back. Lets it for Stubley. Gilbert. Really bodied off the puck.
I know they're asking for a call there, but it's hard because he turned round at last minute, you know.
Wild throw back up the other way. Gilbert. Stubley controls it off his skate, dumps it in the corner, and that's actually caught in the rafters.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be a delay there, but we see it again. He puts it out, and as you say, literally turned his back last second.
Yeah.
It was a hard call, but if I'm honest, I think it was a fair one.
Sometimes they can go either way then.
So we're going from the neutral ice spot, right in the middle. Parsons and Hagger. Throw back to the old Hull versus D-side days. Davis with the shot.
He has got a cannon, hasn't he?
Aaron Davis, the all-time leading scorer for the Hawks. Shot in, well wrapped up again by Walker. And Parsons parked out front. Well, 8:25 remaining in the period. Face-off is going to be right-hand side of Harrison Walker in the wild zone. Murray fans on the clearance, allows Parsons in, who gets it. Tried to find Davis, and unfortunately Davis fanned on the one-timer. Under pressure from Charnock is Lukovic. Lukovic fighting hard with Charnock for the puck. Manages to clear it around for Warnock. Warnock at pace will pick that up down that wing. Wilcox just jumps in. Davis does well to keep the puck. Bulsack back to Davis. Still Davis tries a shot. Deflected off a leg pad and out. Again looking for the back door. Left the puck behind. Hagger scoops it up. Hagger and Volkanovs. A partnership we've seen all season. King tracking his man. Shot from Volkanov sails right across the face of goal and off the plexi. Volkanovs. Apologies, Vulsic, in fact. Back the other way. Here comes Charnock. Hyde. Cuts back. Skating in. Shot. What a goal that was. Rogers can't believe it.
Yeah, nice play, nice movement by the Wild. Makes the shot, but again, we've seen that a few times tonight. Giving out the rebounds right in front of your net, and he's there on his own to slot it in.
It's now Widnes Wild 5, Blackburn Hawks 2. Well, that was a well-worked goal, but like you've said, we've seen too much of that from Rogers tonight, unfortunately for him. He's just putting it loose in front of the goal.
Yeah, I think tonight he's fought with the puck a bit tonight in front of giving out the rebound, or fought with it on his stick. So, yeah, he seems to have struggled a little bit tonight. Walker
out of his net. Comfortably goes the other way with it. Jackson gets it up to Hyde. Wainwright. And Charnock with the goal. As the Hawks look to set up. Pollock one-timer. Steered out by Walker. And here they go. Reynolds on the ice again. Now you'll see he's got that cage on. Reynolds suffered a cut above the eye earlier on. That was the injury. It's good to see him back on. That's a... Well, there is.
Another penalty. Yeah.
It's on Riddick. And Reynolds...
Yeah. Do you know what? He's pushing the referee there. It's not acceptable. It should be... Let's see what happens with that. No, he's just giving in the 2.
We'll see it again. It's the hit here now. Goes high with that. Yeah. So it's a 2+2. Well, this is interesting, because we said earlier on in the second period that it looked like it was Widnes' discipline that was slipping. And now, Greaves having words with Davis there.
Yeah, well, we might see some of them frustrations now the game's slipping out the Hawks' hands.
We'll see it again. Steve, in the replay. You watch Reynolds now, 23, goes into the corner. There it is, there, right there. He's checking from the shoulder up.
Yeah, he's pushing up. It's one of them hits where it probably wasn't there, to be honest. You know, wasn't needed.
But obviously, Blackburn aiming to try and get something out of this. They desperately need anything they can get out of it. It's a 3-goal climb to bring the game back into contention for themselves.
He's going to give him another penalty now. Yeah.
And there it is.
Really silly.
Riddick tapping on the glass at Mr. Ryder. Give him the thumbs up. And then it's been ejected from the game. Yeah. So James Riddick being sent to the locker room. You can see him there making his way past the Wild fans and some of the Blackburn fans that are here into the locker room. Is it a sign of self-destruction?
He's just letting his team down, really, with that.
So 4-minute penalty now on the clock. And it's going to be Ronnie Grimes who's sent to sit that penalty now. Okay. Face off. Left hand side of Rogers. Shot in from Greaves. Volkanovs is going to get there first. Britton doesn't quite control the puck. Okay, so it's interference, then abuse of an official, and then unsportsmanlike game misconduct, which has seen James Riddick escorted to the dressing room. In the meantime, Wild with Volkanovs. What's to go? Whoa, good effort from Greaves. Saved by the iron. Gilbert gets it back. Davis working well to pursue the man and it created an opportunity. Warnock does well to clear that out, and that's going to chew a little bit this clock up. Quick line change by the remaining Hawks. Greaves back into the corner. Good fight in the corner. Come out for the Wild. Gilbert to Stubby. Stubby gets it across to Volkanovs. Volkanovs holds on to it. Knocked on by Parsons. Can Parsons beat out Stubby? Here comes Walker. And Harrison Walker.
Hey!
Well,
yeah.
Not every day you see that, kids. Reynolds. And that's going to be an offside.
Yeah, that's the part of the game I like about Walker. He's not afraid to come out of his goal.
We see
and
it
play
here.
the puck. Lots of composure. There you go.
Put that on your highlight reel. Well, it's 2 minutes 23 left on that penalty save to Riddick. 4:56 in the game. Face off just out in front of our commentary position. Goes the way of the Wild. And I don't want to say it, Steve, but it does look almost as if the Hawks, in essence, are literally just going through the motions.
Well, your heads go down, you got a 4-minute penalty and 3 goals deficit. It's a tough one, isn't it? Sometimes you just want to see the game out and get out the building.
It's worth bearing in mind that as much as Wild are putting a performance in today, this is game 1 of 2 of this doubleheader weekend they have here at Planet Ice Widnes. This one of the very few Saturday games they're actually playing at home at Planet Ice. They will host the Billingham Stars tomorrow, as there's a big hit. Lukovic on Reynolds, who's already been in the wars today.
Reynolds is getting it today, isn't he? But
we'll
again,
see it again.
If you look on this, he's just going in and then there's a bit of a turn on the back, and it's one of them, it looks bad, but it's really difficult when a player turns his back to you as you're going in for the hit, you know, so...
Well, Lukovic knows he's had to skate to the box, yeah, he understands.
Yeah.
However, them 10 men of Blackburn with it down to 9 by the penalty serve to Riddick, now down to 7 with the 2 men in the box. It's just chipping away at what little resources they have to play with. 4:06 shows on the clock, 1:33 still on the Riddick penalty, and that's boarding. That's what's been assessed to Lukovic there. Well, 5-on-3 in favour of the Wild. And dare I say, we know what comes next. So, Mr. Ryder not happy with the positioning on the face-off. Face-off to the left-hand side of Rodgers. Greaves gets it to Volkanovs, who winds up, takes a shot, Rodgers saves it. Picked up by the Hawks. What a play that was. Some good all-round teamwork there to keep them in the game. And Stubley throws that back up for Volkanovs. Vlads takes his time. Gets it back to Stubley. Stubley to Vlads once more. Back to Stubley. Plays it around. Greaves with a one-timer. Well, I feel sorry for whoever was on the end of that.
Yeah. Had some venom in it, didn't it?
55 seconds left on the initial penalty. Greaves calling for the puck. Stubley gets it to Greaves. Skates it in. Takes a shot, deflected off a stick. And high into the netting above the rink. Well, the Hawks are doing well to weather the storm, dare I say, Steve. It could have been a lot more by this point.
Yeah, I think it was that first period for me where, looking at it, the shots on goal, it could have been about 6. It wasn't, it was 3. The second period, they come back into it. But in the third, there's just been far too many penalties, hasn't there?
Well, the Hawks clear that down towards the net of Walker. Stubley, plenty of time in the world to get it back to Volkanovs, who skates it on. Back to Stubley at the blue. Over to Greaves. Greaves settles, takes a shot off the chest of Rodgers. And cleared back down once more. 15 seconds left on the penalty. Being set by Grimes currently. Gilbert gets it over. Barlow fails to keep it down under the bar. 3, 2, 1. The Riddick penalty expires. Grimes back on the ice. 5-on-4. Straight away. Gets in on the action. It's what you want from somebody coming out the box. Barlow. There's 15 seconds left on the Lukovic penalty. Out in front, Wild. Plenty of players there, all queuing up to have a go, but each one leaving it for the other. 5 seconds now left on the power play. Good shot on, deflected away by Rodgers. Lukovic back on the ice, back to full strength. Lukovic, he's got support with Grimes, turned around by Stubley, however. Put back through. 1 minute 50 remaining in the game. Hager at pace. Drops it for Greaves. Winds up, looks to take the shot. Back the other way. Shot comes in into the glove of Walker. And Davis slams on. We see it again. Davis picks it up down that wing, cuts inside, has space. Parsons in support, but decides to go alone. Tests Walker, who's got the answer.
Yeah.
Face off, left hand side of Harrison Walker in the Wild zone. 1 minute 29 remaining. And the officials are calling that straight away. Not happy with something. Reset and go again. Parsons and Britton. Parsons holds that win for the draw win, but Hyde jumps on it. Reynolds knocked forward. Hyde under pressure, tried to shoot fans on, still controls the puck and gets it into the danger zone. Reynolds, well, Davis is getting the penalty there. Play continues, touched up by Wainwright. And Davis is not happy with the call. He's claiming Reynolds deliberately span into the hit. We'll see that again. There's the pass off, pretty much because he was going down from Hyde. Reynolds picks it up, turns his back. Well, it's going to be Davis who goes to the box. Face-off will be to the left-hand side of Mike Rogers, right-hand side of our screen. 1 minute 5 remains in the game. 2 minutes now served to Davis, which means that essentially he's out for the rest of the game. Charnock gets it to Fairlong. Kieran Fairlong, first shift tonight. Charnock. Lucy for Wilcox. Wilcox to Volkanovs. Volkanovs goes to put it in, deflected away by King. And cleared all the way down. Well, looked to be cleared down. Wilcox just grabs it out the air and puts it straight back in. Back the other way. Kept alive by Fairlong. Volkanovs. Still Volkanovs. Put it back. Looking backdoor for Grimshaw. Again, Grimshaw's first shift of the night. Volkanovs takes a shot. Rebound out. Fairlong picks up the rebound. Clock running down. 14 seconds left now. Wilcox, miscommunication, Charnock, 5 seconds left. Clancy brings him down, shot in from Fairlong, and that's the buzzer. There's the game, and what a performance by the Wild. Well, Steve, what can we say? A short-benched Blackburn put up a good fight.
Yeah, I know, I'm aware Blackburn missing a couple of key guys for tonight's game. I think that was noticeable, wasn't it, in the performance? What more can you say? You know, short bench coming here, 5-2. Not much you can say about it, really, unfortunately. Might have been a different story if they did that then, guys.
Yeah, very much so. The Hawks put up an amicable performance, walking away with a 5-2 defeat. We're going to go down and catch the thoughts and reactions from the players and coaches. You can catch up right after this short break.
Brakes and Sons sponsor Drop the Puck.
Introducing the brand new Drop the Puck official online store. Choose from a wide variety of items including hoodies, t-shirts, and hats. Ranges include children and adults. Sizes from small to 5XL. Place your order through our Facebook store. Simply select your size and click message. One of our team will assist you with your purchase. Drop the Puck official merchandise store, only on facebook.com/dropthepuck.
I'm joined at this time by captain of the Blackburn Hawks, Aaron Davis. Aaron, a good, hard performance put in by the Hawks here, despite the fact you were short benched.
Yeah, we came into today's game with a game plan, and unfortunately the start of the game didn't start our way, and I think by the end we had tired legs, but as a collective I think we held our own, 3-1 period I think for the first, 1-1 for the second, 1-0 in the third. With such a short bench and with the players that we got out there today, I think we did a fantastic job. It's not the result we want, but we can go from here now and go on to tomorrow in Sheffield, so...
I think you hit the nail on the head there. It was a game of progression for the Hawks, and that's what happened. As you progressively went through the gears, you could see that you were coming back into the game.
Yeah, the penalties helped us. I don't think the ref did have a great game tonight, for both sides. At some points, for Widnes, there were some calls that didn't really go their way and vice versa. But, we had, I don't know how many power plays, and we should have, taken our chances, but unfortunately we didn't. But like you said, the game was going either way, and by the end, I think the last 5 minutes we just tired, and you could see that by stupid penalties, and it happens in hockey. By the end of the day, that we got 2 lines and 1 extra, and every single player battled tonight, and I think Widnes expected just to walk all over us. Hager's got a great team here, and they've got a great setup, and what he's got here is that's why they finished third. So you can't take it away from Widnes. They're a great, they're a good team. That's why they're third in the league, but. I think we gave them a game tonight, and I think they were a little bit shocked with the way we played. So,
I think as well, a lot of the fans, maybe to an extent, some of the players were maybe expecting a little bit of repeat of last week's game and some of the handbags to maybe spill over. Which I must admit, both teams did well to keep a lid on tonight.
Yeah, last week just happens. It's hockey, isn't it? At the end of the day, these sort of things happen, and you just move so many people say, he's going to carry on to next week, but a lot of the time it just gets left at that game, and then we just go on to the next one, because you can't come in and do stupid things with a bench that we've got. We're short players, and we trained well on Thursday, and we had a game plan, and we came here, and we stuck to our game plan, but it was just unfortunate moments in the game. Like I said, in the first 10 minutes, to concede the goals that we conceded, but overall, we did a job, and like I said, Widnes were strong out there, and they did a job, and like I said, everything just gets left. Next week's a different week. It's hockey. We know half the boys, and they all know us. It's just handbags, and you just roll on to the week after, and then you'd rather beat a team on the scoreboard than beat them up on the ice. And like I said, a lot of the players out there we know anyway. So it's just tap on the pads. It happens, done it, and then we just roll on to next week.
Now, it must be said that Blackburn this season have been at times outstanding. We saw that short bench go all the way up to Whitley and turn them over there. What's it been like in the locker room overall?
The atmosphere in the locker room is great. We've got the players in there. You've got the fathead of Mike Clancy. You know what I mean? The comical in the change room. We've got the boys in there. We're all sticking together. We all know it's a long season, and we've got this far together. So we're at the stage now where we're all in. We're all in to do a job. We set out with a game plan, and we're all buying into it. So we all we don't get on each other's backs, because we know we've got such a short team at the moment with injuries, suspensions, and everything else, that there's no point getting angry in the dressing room. So we just laugh it off, have a good time, and hopefully it shows out on the ice. So we're trying hard. It's not like we're not trying. It's just unfortunately results aren't going our way, and it's just hockey, isn't it?
Well, I can say tonight it was a heartfelt performance by the lads. Not coming away with the points, unfortunately, but they deserved the respect that they got when they left the ice there. So, Aaron, best of luck for the rest of the season, and you and the Hawks, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you very much. Cheers, guys. Thanks.
I'm joined at this time by Chris Wilcox and Dan Hyde of the Widnes Wild. Guys, a hard performance out there, skated hard for 3 periods, and ultimately came away with the points.
Ja, auf jeden Fall. Wir haben stark angefangen. Ich glaube, wir haben im ersten Wechsel das erste Tor gemacht. Das lief großartig für uns. Und ich glaube, erstes Drittel, wir haben 30-10 mehr Schüsse gehabt. Also ein großartiges erstes Drittel. Lief dann ein bisschen schwieriger im zweiten und dritten, weil wir viel Unterzahl spielen mussten, viel Strafen hinnehmen mussten. Aber ich glaube, wir haben es gut gemacht. Jeder hat wirklich alles gegeben heute, und es war eine großartige Performance. Und ja, 5-2, 5-3 gewonnen. Absolut großartig, und morgen geht's weiter.
We score more goals, good performance, I play well.
And going into that second period, the game started to turn, and you could see that Blackburn were trying to get back into the game. You did well to hold on.
Ja, definitiv. Die Jungs haben es gut gemacht. auf beiden Seiten und auf jeden Fall, weil wir eben viele Strafen hinnehmen mussten. Man kann argumentieren, dass einiges vielleicht grenzwertig war. Vielleicht wurde man da auch ein bisschen hart behandelt. Aber wir haben alles reingeworfen, wir haben das Ding geholt am Ende und verdient gewonnen.
I play real good. Don't know how got MOM.
And then lastly, it was the first of a double-header. You're going to face Billingham tomorrow. The likely people that you're going to, or the team you're going to face in the quarterfinals going into the playoffs. What's the preparations now?
Wir versuchen jetzt erstmal gut zu essen und heimzugehen, gut zu schlafen, gut zu regenerieren. Und ja, genau, morgen geht's weiter. Vermutlich wird Billingham unser Playoff-Gegner. Bisher haben wir, glaube ich, eine makellose Bilanz gegen die Truppe. Und damit sind wir bestens aufgestellt, um das aufrechtzuerhalten und wieder zu schlagen.
Like all season, if I play well, we win.
Well, gents, it's been great having you. Wish you best of luck for tomorrow as well and the rest of the season. We'll speak to you again soon.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for that.
Wunderbar. That's all I've got to say to that one, Ben. What a result for the Wild there. Blackburn give a good account of themselves there in that second period.
Yeah, as Aaron Davis said in the interviews there, they got into the game, albeit, they were caught on the back foot in that first period, and that's where most of the damage was done by Widnes, but they pushed on through and they gave a great account of themselves.
Yeah, they're showing why, to be honest with you, they've had a bit, I would say a bit of a troubled season really, because they don't really need to be that. I wouldn't have expected them to be that low down in the table, but again, results haven't gone their way.
But to be fair, at the same time, Gary, they were a freshly built squad that came in at the Division 1. They've put up a great performance at the beginning of the season. It's just closing it out, and the problem they've got is, like many of the teams have, they've all had a spell where they've had a number of players out. It just so happens it's fallen for Blackburn towards the back end of the season.
Well, you hit the nail on the head there, Ben, because I was going to say you're clearly having a number of players and being so short-benched has obviously been detrimental to them tonight.
Certainly, but it still didn't take away from the fact we saw absolutely great performances, Ironman performances from the likes of Parsons, Wainwright, Vulsak, Davis himself, Pollock. They all put themselves out there. Yeah, okay, discipline slipped a little bit, and I'm sure that's something that will be sorted out behind the scenes. But like Davis said, they just grin it, they bear it, and they go again tomorrow. They've got Sheffield tomorrow. We know Widnes have got Billingham tomorrow. They're both playing double-header weekends. It's getting into the crunch time now of the hockey season. This is where the real grit in the heart is proven.
Yeah, there's like 1 or 2 games left, but as you've already said, this was the first of 2 games this weekend for us. It's a double-header weekend for Drop the Puck. But of course, you catch this game that you're watching now and other games that we've got on our archive. You can get it on our YouTube channel, but of course, you can get us on our media pages as well, which is you get us on Instagram, get us on Facebook, get us on Twitter, and of course you get us on our YouTube channel, BASN TV. Of course, we've got a website as well, which is basntv.com.
And don't forget as well, using the Facebook shop, you're able to order your exclusive Drop the Puck merchandise, as modelled by Gary here, where we cater for all adults and children.
You're not having this one, this is mine. Anyway, great entertainment from both teams, I think, coming into these final games of the season. Fans are really enjoying it. I think we've all enjoyed it.
I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, so I hope you viewers at home have enjoyed it as well. I've been Gary Lee.
I've been Ben Lee.
And we've been Drop the Puck.